Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun Season 2. It feels a lot more aimless than the first season because it's mostly centered around studying for exams and summer break. There is some more plot development with the terrorist group Six Fingers, who is linked to the events of the previous season, and an attack on a theme park that I want to call Walter's World, something like that. I don't fully remember. But it did lead to a lot of action scenes, which did develop the characters, but they were very drawn out. I would have liked them to be punchier, so they actually kind of got boring. In fact, a lot of this season drags a lot more than the first season. The first season only really dragged when it was leading up to the action segments, but this entire thing is a lot more action-packed or a lot less focused. The character development in this is mostly minor for most characters, and there wasn't as much of a focus on developing them as there was simply having them interact with each other, which is appreciated, but I don't feel like any of the character moments particularly stood out. I did appreciate the theme park date between Iruma and Azazel, but I feel like even that episode was a little bit lacking. But of course, you can't, put all of your eggs in one basket, and they can't overdevelop the romance. So I understand that date wasn't necessarily as hot and heavy as I would have liked it. The only reason I think that I'm rating this season so high is that in the early parts of the season, for like 3 or 4 episodes, Iruma, under the effects of a spell, goes through his evil cycle, which is like a bad boy phase. And in these episodes where he is in his evil cycle, he absolutely exudes swag from every single pore, just constant drip. It is crazy. I have not encountered an anime character with that sheer level of charisma in many years. It lasts not very long, but while he is on screen, he owns every single moment. So the season can be kind of boring. It can be kind of dull. It definitely has some pacing issues, and it felt pretty aimless. But the minor character interactions and getting to see like Volek's home and Iruma just being the coolest guy on screen in every single moment, and to a lesser extent, sort of elaborating and expanding on the villain from last season, does, I feel like, redeem this season and makes it a pretty decent watch. Twitch and Discord in the description. I've been Sacrobolic, your envoy of hope. Bye-bye.